Have you ever watched Peppa Pig and noticed some rather unusual things? Well, you're not alone. Get ready, because today we're diving deep into some mysteries in Peppa's world that keep us up all night. Missing adults. It's kind of strange when you think about Peppa's world. We mostly just see families. This makes you wonder, where are all the other grown-ups? By grown-ups, we mean teenagers or bachelors. If you have paid close attention, then you might have noticed that we only see either parents or kids in Peppa's world. And even the kids that we see are of Peppa's or George's age only. So far, we've only seen one kid older than Peppa, which is her cousin Chloe. It's like there aren't any teenagers around. Plus, it seems like everyone is a married couple with children. Where are all the single adults? It makes you think about how their whole community is set up. After all, do they live in some kind of isolated village? Are there no older kids or adults who aren't married with families? It's definitely one of those things that makes you scratch your head. The narrator.
It is evening.
Who is this omniscient voice that guides us through Peppa's adventures? Are they a character within the show? A detached observer? Their identity and purpose remain a mystery. What's the source of the narrator's knowledge? How does the narrator know exactly what the characters are thinking and feeling?
Mummy Sheep and Mummy Pig are going out.
And not only do they know what the characters are thinking and feeling, they sometimes even hint at what's going to happen next. Like, who is this voice? Are they watching the characters? Do they just know everything about Peppa's world? One of the strange mysteries within the seemingly simple universe of Peppa Pig lies in the very existence of its characters. How did a world populated by human-like animals come to be? Were these beings the result of some forgotten scientific experiment? A genetic anomaly that spiraled into an entire society? The presence of technology like cars, computers, telephones suggest a level of advancement that typically belongs to humans. Yet, these roles are filled by pigs, sheep, dogs, and other creatures who walk upright, talk, and engage in human customs. And in the episode Stone Age Granny, we discovered some new clues regarding this mystery. During their imaginative play, Granny Pig references ancient humans who lived in caves, ate berries, and chased mammoths.
When people lived in caves, ate berries, and chased big hairy elephants called mammoths.
This single line tells us about the history where humans were the dominant species. Could it be that some catastrophic event led to the decline of humanity and the rise of intelligent animals? Some viewers have even theorized that the Peppa Pig world exists in a distant future where animals have evolved human-like intelligence and have relegated humans to history books. Now, this next mystery is really interesting. Have you noticed something really interesting about Peppa's world? Think about all the different kinds of families living here. There are lots of rabbits' families who aren't related to Rebecca Rabbit. We see many ponies who aren't part of Pedro Pony's family. And there are lots of elephants who are not related to Edmund Elephant. It seems like there are many of each kind of animal living in their world. But when it comes to pigs, it's a bit strange. We mostly only see Peppa's family, her grandpa and grandma, her aunt and uncle, and her cousin Chloe. We don't see other pig families walking around town, going to the shops, or even visiting big cities like Paris or New York. It makes you wonder, where are all the other pigs? Maybe they live in a different place that we don't see on the show. Or perhaps there's a reason why we only see Peppa's family of pigs. It's definitely something to think about when you're watching Peppa Pig. We all know Peppa, George, Susie, Danny, Rebecca. All the kids have names, right? We hear them all the time. But what about the grown-ups? Think about it. It's mostly Mummy Pig, Daddy Pig, Mrs. Sheep, Mr. Dog, Grandpa Pig, and Grandma Pig. We hardly ever learn their actual first names. It's like their names disappear as they get older. Isn't that a bit strange? All the little ones have their own names, but the adults are mostly known by what they are. A mummy, a daddy, a grandma. Why do you think that is? We all know that in Peppa's world, animals have human-like qualities. But then we have these amazing talking vegetables that just pop up. Think about Mr. Potato or those singing carrots. They've got faces and they can talk just like everyone else. But here's where it gets even more interesting. One of these talking vegetables, Super Potato, isn't just chatty. He has superpowers. We've seen him fly and do all sorts of amazing things. He's not just a vegetable that can talk, he's a superhero made of potato. Now, if the regular talking vegetables are a mystery, Super Potato takes it to a whole new level. Where did he come from? How did he get his superpowers? Are there other superpowered vegetables hiding somewhere in Peppa's world? The show doesn't give us any clues. It makes you wonder about the rules of Peppa's universe. We accept talking animals, but then we have talking food, and one of them can even fly. It's like the show just throws these mysterious things in without any explanation. For a whopping 20 years, that's right, 2 whole decades, Aunt Dottie was this mysterious figure who never actually appeared on the show. All we knew about her was that she sent presents to Peppa and George. These surprise gifts sparked so many questions and fan theories online. People were wondering, why did she never visit? Was she even a real person? Was there some big family secret? Well, finally, after all that time, the mystery was solved when Aunt Dottie made her first appearance in the episode Thanksgiving. We finally got to see the face behind the presents. But that's not the end of the mystery, because her name is really interesting. Think about almost every other character in Peppa Pig. They have an animal in their name, right? Peppa Pig, George Pig, Susie Sheep, Danny Dog. Even the grown-ups, Mummy Pig, Daddy Pig, Grandpa Pig. But Aunt Dottie? Just Dottie, no animal. And even more surprisingly, she has what sounds like a real given name, unlike most of the adult characters, who are just called Mummy or Daddy. This is really unusual for Peppa's world. Could this different kind of name mean something special about Aunt Dottie? Some fans have wondered if it suggests she might not be related in the same way as everyone else. Could she possibly be adopted into the pig family? Her unique name definitely sets her apart from the usual naming pattern in Peppa's world, adding another layer to the long-standing mystery of Aunt Dottie. This next mystery is a real head-scratcher. Why are all the animals the same height except the giraffes? In the episode Gerald Giraffe, a new student, Gerald Giraffe, joins the playgroup. When he starts school, Peppa and her friends ask him why he's so tall.
Wow, you're really tall.
And Gerald simply says it's because he's a giraffe.
I'm tall because I'm a giraffe.
And yes, giraffes really are taller than the other animals. But if that's the rule, then why are Edmund and Emily elephants still small? And why is Peppa the same height as Rebecca? It makes no sense at all. Now, let's focus our minds on a character who seems pretty straightforward, but might actually be full of hidden secrets, Grandpa Pig. On the surface, he might just seem like a sweet older gentleman who really loves his garden. But if you look closer, there's something quite intriguing about him. He's almost always wearing that sailor hat, and even though he's retired now, he still seems to live by some kind of sailor's code. But here's the big question. What kind of sailor was he? It's a mystery because he never talks about his life on the sea. We see him happily sailing his little boat with Peppa and George, but we never hear any stories about the real adventures he must have had. What did he do before he settled down into his quiet life with Grandma Pig? Did he travel to faraway lands? Or perhaps something happened during his time at sea that he prefers to keep to himself? We just don't know because Grandpa Pig keeps his past locked away. So, these were some of the greatest mysteries in Peppa's world. And as always, we'll see you all in the next video.